of attrition. Eliminate all enemy forces.
What's going on, guys? It's Afraid Not, and I am super... No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it, but I am pretty excited to bring you a Titanfall gameplay. This isn't live like my last video, but this is a little bit more of a thorough review on my thoughts on Titanfall so far. And before I even start, I'm going to say this game is absolutely amazing. And I know it's only beta, I know it's early stages, and people keep telling me not to keep my hopes up, but I'm having so much fun. Now, with the beta, you've only got 2 maps, and you've got, I think, 1 gun from each class, and it is just unbelievable. I am having so much fun with this game at the moment. And I've been playing, what I was saying is that I've been playing 2 maps constantly now for 24 hours, and I haven't got bored of them. I just want to keep playing, and it is one of those games at the moment that I am just so thrilled that it's the way it is. It's everything that I expected it to be. Now I'm going to quickly talk through some of the game mechanics on some things that some of you who haven't played the beta just yet. I believe it's now open, so if you haven't got it and you've got an Xbox One, then get on there, get on the beta. I think it's open now. I don't think you need any keys. I've just had keys come in galore. I will list everyone that gave me a key in the description. I just want to say a massive thank you over the last couple of days for giving them to me. I've managed to get my mates on there and have lots and lots of fun. So yeah, thanks ever so much, guys, for keep sending me them keys. I really am appreciative of it. As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm just so excited. Like, I just cannot believe that this game has turned out the way it is. But basically, the mechanics are you join a game and it's 6v6 with 12, I believe 12 bots on each side. And I know you're probably thinking, why have you got bots? Why have you got bots? But I will get to that. And how it works, I think it's every 3.5 minutes that you are guaranteed to get a Titan come in. Basically, the story is that I think your team, they create Titans for you, and every 3.5 minutes they'll drop them in for you. So if you get them in, now you don't have to pilot them. I know that one of my mates at the moment, he is not actually piloting them at all. He's having more fun with the gun-on-gun play. But you can set them to follow you around, so it still is chaos. It's still worth calling them in, even if you do earn them. And the idea around the bots is a little bit like Dota and League of Legends. Now, I was on a stream not so long ago, and I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll know, but I was on a stream a little while ago with people. Someone was streaming the Titanfall like really early access, and I went onto a stream and I watched him play it, and there was loads of people in the comments saying, oh, this is just like Call of Duty, exactly the same. And I was just like, no, it's actually not. To be honest, if you're going to compare it with the game, you can compare it with Dota or League of Legends. And then everyone was just like saying, oh, you're retarded, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, how can you compare a first person shooter with Dota and League? Well, this is the way I see it. Now, you've got 6v6, which in Dota and League you've got 5v5, and you've got bots running around, and basically you farm the kills and points off the bots. They're absolutely not effective at all on Titanfall. They're really not. I think I've been killed by a Spectre, I think once, which is a different kind of bot, but it is AI. But yeah, so you farm your kills, and every kill you get off a player, if you get a kill off a player, you will deduct 30 seconds off the respawn time of a Titan. And I think if you kill bots, I think it just knocks off a couple of more seconds, you know. So killing bots is very vital, and you will get points towards, say, attrition, team deathmatch. You will get points towards winning the game. So killing bots is absolutely key. You need to do that. I know that when I started playing, all I wanted to do was kill players, so I'd see bots and I'd just totally ignore them, because you can do that, because they don't kill you. They try and have a little pop at you, but it doesn't really work. So yeah, when you kill bots, you deduct a couple of seconds off the time that you respawn a Titan, and if you kill players, I think it's 30 seconds. I've had it a few times where it says, oh, the announcer comes in and says, oh, you've got two minutes until the Titan's ready, and then you kill a couple of players, and then it's 1 minute like straight away, and it's just like, wow. So yeah, getting kills from bots is very vital. Now, there's 2 games within a game, if that makes any sense. You start off and you've got 6v6, and you're killing bots, you're killing players, and all that kind of thing, and the gun mechanics are unbelievable. It really does feel like Call of Duty in that aspect, and only that aspect, I think. Like the way the gun moves, the way your character moves. But then you get to a sort of point about 2 minutes into the game where everyone kind of gets Titans, and then it's Titans versus Titans kind of thing. And to be honest, when I first looked at it and I started joining games and I was up against Titans, I felt, God, these are overpowered. These Titans are way overpowered against players, which to a certain degree they are. But when people are in Titans, and I'm guilty of this as well, all you look for is other Titans. You never really bother looking around for other players. It just seems like, I don't know if it's on purpose or whatever, but when I'm in a Titan, I'm not really interested in looking for bots or players, which is probably rightly or wrongly, but you just want to take on the Titans and just have an out-and-out war with just the Titans. So it is 2 games within 1 game. And after playing it for quite a little while now, I've realised there are so many different ways that you can take out Titans. Now everyone spawns in with their primary gun, their secondary gun, and you get an anti-Titan gun. Now there's only 2 options in the beta, and I'm hoping there are a few more, but yeah, so you can take out Titans by shooting your anti-Titan, like say rocket launcher if you like. You can actually jump on the back of them and rodeo them, so that's always a bit of fun. When you're rodeoing them, basically you open a panel on their back and you just shoot all the inside, so they don't actually affect their armor at all, but you just destroy their health. So yeah, it just goes really quickly, so that's another way of taking them out. There were just so many different ways that you can do it. Now something I was a little bit worried about before actually playing the game itself was the cloaking mode, the invisibility mode. Now when I play Crisis 2 and 3, and both the cloaking modes I found were just bullshit and overpowered. And it was one of the reasons why I didn't want to play Crisis anymore, was purely because of the cloaking. But on this game, it's just balanced so very, very well. Now, if a player looks at you and you're cloaked, they can see you. You can see someone who's already cloaked. It's got like kind of an outline, but you wouldn't immediately see them. But if you were looking in that direction, you would know that they were cloaked, if that makes any sense. So that's always quite handy to know. But what the cloaking really is effective against is Titans. Now if you're inside a Titan and someone is cloaked, you can't see them at all, which in a way is a bit fair, because if someone's trying to take you out, because Titans against players, obviously Titans are going to win every single time, but if you're cloaked and you're trying to shoot rockets at them, they can't see you at all. So I think it's balanced in such a way that is actually really, really good. And when you're actually inside a Titan and you come up against a Titan, I don't think a lot of people realise, but meleeing is absolute key. It is so effective. It takes the biggest chunks out of them, so that's a quick tip there for you. Now the skill gap. Now a lot of people have been talking about skill gap and this, that and the other. Now I do feel that if you're good at FPS shooters, you will do well in this game, and that is a pure fact. If you're not very good at this, I think there is a way of having fun and still doing quite well towards the team. Now if you're a very, very good player, you're just going to be looking for other pilots or other players, however you like to call them, but if you're not so good at the game, then you just farm for the bots. You just keep going at the bots, because I know as much as they are not effective at all, they really do count towards the score of the game and score towards getting your next Titan and all that kind of thing. So the skill gap, there is a skill gap there, because I feel like, especially within the movement, now I'm going to touch up quickly on the movement. The movement is really, really good. Now it's not hard to get hold of, to get the idea on how to do it. It's not difficult at all, but it is very, very difficult to master. Now I watched someone play Titanfall the other day, and as soon as they spawned in, there was at the other side of the map in literally 10 seconds. Like, that is unbelievable. These maps are quite big, because of there's so much action going on, you don't really feel them being big maps, but on like sort of a geographic scale, they are big maps. These are probably a little bit bigger than Call of Duty Ghost maps, but as I say, it doesn't really matter because it's just constant chaos going on. But once you get the wall running down to a T, the movements, the double jumps and all that kind of thing, you can just get around so quickly. And if you come up against someone who isn't as skilled as you, and you are good at wall running and the basic movement of the game, then you will do better. If that's a fact, you will outgun anyone. So yeah, in summary, if you haven't already gathered, I'm really, really enjoying this game, and this is the most fun I've had since Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's the most fun I've had with an FPS shooter since Black Ops 1, and that is absolutely serious. I love Black Ops 1, I really did, and this game, I'm just having so much fun. I really, really am. And if anyone has ever thought about buying it or having a go, if you've got an Xbox One, I believe it all PC, I don't know if it's open on PC, but it's definitely open on Xbox One. Definitely give it a go. You have to, because it's just really it's something totally different, and it really, like, I don't want to use the word innovative because it isn't, but it's just something totally different. It's like Crisis, Halo and Call of Duty all had a baby, and this is the result. This is that's pretty much how it is. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I didn't have such a bad game on this one. I think I get about 81 attrition points, which is basically how many points it's first to 250. So if you can get 80 or whatever, it's quite a good score. So yeah, so if you haven't already, please leave a rating and subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks, take care guys, see you on the next one.